What's up everybody, Kinetic here, and welcome back to Diablo 3 and my challenge builds. This is for the Witch Doctor. If you haven't seen the introductory video, you probably want to go check that out first. There'll be a link to it down in the description of this video. If you try to understand what the hell is going on without watching that, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But yeah, let's get to it. This is for the Witch Doctor. As you can see, I am bringing along the Scoundrel with me. That's the one that I recommend. Your Witch Doctor, as you probably usually play it, is more of a backline fighter, and so you're going to pretty much stand for the most part side by side with your Scoundrel, maybe kite around him similar to the Demon Hunter build, and do something kind of along the similar lines of what the Demon Hunter did. This is on monster power 0 because yeah, Witch Doctor's pretty squishy, it seems like, and it doesn't really have the same kind of, with the way that I built the build, the same kind of survival capabilities as the Demon Hunter did. But let's take a look at those abilities while we're talking about them. A big part, again, with all of these classes and their builds is not to have insane amounts of damage, and it's also kind of funny that with all the classes I really tried to change the way that they played to be more of a support style of class, and maybe let some contraption or some gizmo or a pet or something like that do the damage for them. That's pretty much exactly what the Witch Doctor does. They have so many different pets and things that they can use, and it was kind of hard to find a way to give the Witch Doctor what he needs to actually get the job done without giving him those OP pets. So what you're going to see with this is no perma pets. You're going to see some kind of summon abilities where the Witch Doctor will bring something into the fight, but it's not going to last forever. It's going to be very temporary. And yeah, all of these skills put together end up making, I think, this a viable build. So if you think about maybe changing these out, just keep in mind the golden rule that you don't give your character too much power, and that you have what you need to support your follower. I needed something long range, so I chose corpse spiders and leaping spiders, but this can be swapped out if you want for Spider Queen. The Spider Queen seems to work just as well, but you won't be able to throw as many jars. If you like throwing jars and you like seeing a lot of spiders leap out and deal more damage probably faster than the Spider Queen does, then yeah, maybe that. But I think for the most part, you could pretty much, yeah, this is I think a very flexible option. When it comes to your runes, you can I think probably choose whatever you want. At this point, for me, I just went with the leaping spiders because I wanted to throw quite a lot of jars sometimes and really catch up with being able to deal out some damage without it costing me a ton of mana. Big Bad Voodoo is one of the gems of this build. It's something that meets the criteria that helps support your follower. With Big Bad Voodoo, you conjure a fetish that increases the attack and movement speed of all allies, and so this is really good for your Scoundrel. He's going to be doing multi-shot, and he's going to be doing it faster because of Big Bad Voodoo. And with Jungle Drums, you increase the duration of the ritual, which is very good. Zombie Charger is kind of an interesting choice in the end for this build. I needed something that did more damage than what the Jar of Spiders was capable of, but I also wanted something, again, that if it's going to deal out more damage, then it has to come with some kind of cost, and that's exactly what Zombie Charger does. You raise a zombie that charges enemies in its path before decomposing. So this zombie just comes out of nowhere, he raises up, and then he just kind of like crumbles into pieces, and it's a really cool ability. That's another reason why I like picking this. And then we've got Undeath, which makes this a lot more how can I say, a lot more worth the mana that you're spending, I guess, to make this happen. If the zombie charge kills an enemy, it will reanimate and charge again, which is really nice. And this is going to be used very modestly, I think, for most of the monsters that your Witch Doctor will face, because it costs quite a lot of mana to actually do. And so I imagine that this is not the sort of thing that you will probably use typically for just regular monsters, but instead wait and save to throw out a lot of charging zombies when you encounter a rare pack or something like that. Grasp of the Dead is one of the most important things about this build here, because if you're going to be kiting, you're also going to need some crowd control. Those guys are going to be chasing you, and kind of like the Demon Hunter build with the Caltrops, Grasp of the Dead helps to slow them down and keep them a little bit more under control. With Desperate Grasp, you reduce the cooldown of Grasp of the Dead, so you're able to put it out there in maybe multiple spots if you need to, without waiting forever, which is good. Fetish Army, this is going to be one of those cooldowns that you blow when you need the support, when the numbers are huge or when the monster is powerful. Fetish Army is going to be there to back you up. It's got a 120-second cooldown though, but it's pretty damn sweet. And I think, yeah, you could probably use any of these runes that maybe you feel like using. I don't think you could really go wrong. Fetish Ambush looks good. Maybe decrease the cooldown of Fetish Army if you're maybe rocking a harder difficulty, maybe a higher monster power than 0 for some reason. Then maybe you can go with the Devoted Following and actually need them more often. And Mass Confusion. As you can see, there's a lack of power directly from the Witch Doctor, and more of creating a trap and an atmosphere that does more damage for the Witch Doctor. Mass Confusion is really fun. Confuse all enemies and cause them to fight with each other. And then you've got Unstable Realm. Reduce the cooldown of Mass Confusion. Mass Confusion does have a pretty long cooldown at 1 minute. So yeah, reducing the cooldown definitely helps it, because you'll probably run into consistently multiple packs. And I think actually, hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate this. One of my favorite things and what makes Mass Confusion so valuable to this build is when you do run into those rare monster packs, go ahead and hopefully you've got Mass Confusion ready. You can go ahead and confuse them, get them to fight with each other, and it makes it a lot more manageable when they are not chasing and trying to chop your head off, but instead chopping off each other's heads. And they're pretty damn good at killing each other. So Mass Confusion is really good for that. For the passives, Spirit Vessel is very good, especially with the way it seems to be set up for me. Results will vary with all of these builds, and what I've found is that my Witch Doctor seems to be very squishy. Even when it comes to putting more vitality on him, he still seems pretty damn squishy. So Spirit Vessel is going to give you that second chance if you're in that boss fight or something like that. The boss like teleports and like freaking one-shots you or something like that, or maybe two-shots you right after some other ridiculous ability. Spiritual Attunement, maximum mana is increased by 20% and regenerate 1% of your maximum mana. This is going to help you have some more mana, because it is a very precious resource for this build. And Fetish Sycophants, right? Whenever you cast a physical realm spell, you have a 5% chance to summon a dagger-wielding fetish to fight by your side for 60 seconds. So this is kind of like a little miniature, no pun intended, version of the Fetish Army, right? And as you look at it from the list of abilities here, we've got Zombie Charger, which we probably will be using fairly often, but we've also got Corpse Spiders. Did I say Jar Spiders? Corpse Spiders, that's actually what I meant. Corpse Spiders, thankfully, because of the route that we're using, and I think that was actually the reason why I chose the leaping version instead of the mother version, with you throwing out quite a few of these jars, probably, you're increasing your chances of having another ally to join you for a short amount of time and add to the damage, add to the chaos of it. Let's get into it, and I will try to demonstrate how this build works. Okay, so now my mission is to find and destroy the corrupted growths. Cool thing too about corpse spiders is being able to throw them to break stuff, even though it's pretty much useless now at this point with the way that they've nerfed whoops. Actually meant to do Grasp of the Dead, not Big Bad Voodoo. But you can see how nice it is.
But look at that spectacular view.
I love Lyndon's banter. You can see how nice and long it is. This big bad voodoo, and how it increases my ability to run around and kite enemies. It's really long. Look at that. Very, very nice duration with that rune for big bad voodoo. Now let's go find some enemies, and let me not click that button this time. I've been changing around the configuration a lot. Oh, rare pack. Been changing around the configuration a lot with these builds and where I place the different skills. These guys are fighting with each other. When you see that, try to focus on the one that isn't charmed and bring him down, and let your charmed enemy attack the ones that aren't charmed. Some of those spiders are still waiting to be used. That's awesome. So yeah, for basic, like really basic encounters like that, just throw your spiders. Just throw your spiders. Don't even waste your mana. Save your mana up for when you're really going to need it. Come on, let's find somebody. We're on monster power 0, so we're not getting a lot of encounters. Actually, it looks like I can't even... Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't even use the spiders on this, can't I?
That shouldn't be hard to find around here.
So I'm going to have to use my my zombies for that. But then I can go ahead and throw some spiders after that. You saw one of those zombies reanimate after one of those guys died. Thanks to that rune. Come on, let's find some more rares. If we can find the portal, I usually find it very quick, the first one. It's taking me a while to find this one. As you can see, a lot of these guys are really fast, so yeah, maybe go ahead and use the Grasp of the Dead to slow them down. And then throw some corpse spiders at them. Come on, you guys want to fight? Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use Fetish Army. Get some numbers over here.
I have been healed.
And I'm gonna let them do the work for me. Oh yeah, because I am squishy, squishy. I hate these succubuses. Die. There we go. That was worth it. That was worth using the Fetish Army on those guys. And I think we still got one because I was using the corpse spiders. We still got one hanging out with us on his 60-second duration. Yeah, you don't want those guys chasing you. Go ahead and throw down Grasp of the Dead. That's interesting. That corruption seemed to take care of itself that time over there. There we go. Down he goes. Okay. Yep. Here we go. It's on now. Let's see if I can charm them. Oh. Did I? Yeah, I charmed 2 of them. Excellent. I'm going to kill the non-charmed one, and then work on the other ones. There we go. That was me pretty damn easy, thanks to Mass Confusion. Like I said, that's exactly what you want to save it for those situations against packs like that. When I first started playing Witch Doctor, I was amazed at just the ridiculous power that they seem to have with so many, like, just insane abilities that deal tons of damage. And now I feel like it's not so ridiculously powerful. With this build, I really have to be a lot more careful about where I go and what I do and when I do it.
Ah, the sweet smell of sulfur and ash. The gateway should be nearby.
These guys can be a pain in the ass. The ones that teleport around like that. The protection's trying to stare at me right in the face. Here we go. Come on, bring it on. Boy. These guys are pretty damn easy to take care of. No problem with these guys. That's why I'm on the lookout always for some rare monsters, because that's when they make things exciting. That's when they make these builds really challenges. Whew. Here we go. Thankfully these guys are melting away with the corpse spiders, with Linden's shots and his poison damage.
Your evil undoes you.
Linden's primary stat that you're going to want to stack on him, like I said in the Demon Hunter video, is going to be dexterity. It should be all about dexterity for him, and vitality definitely for your Witch Doctor. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that, but oh well. Plenty of health clips, thankfully. So yeah, I think you guys pretty much get the gist of it. I'm just hoping for like maybe one more rare pack to show things off. Oh, we got a rare monster right there. Here we go. Oh god, that was a bad time to move in for an attack. Come on, Fetish Army. I don't suppose I can charm this guy, can I? I don't think so. That's alright. Oh, poor Linden's down. He's taking some really heavy hits from this guy. Alright, so it's going to be up to the Fetish Army, the spiders, and these zombies now. Come on, Linden, get off your ass. There you go. Got Big Bad Voodoo working its magic here. There we go. Whew. Alright. That wasn't too bad. I don't know, I might consider bumping this up, maybe another monster power or something like that. It's at 0 right now, and that's because I had a hell of a time with what was his name, Rakanoth or whatever. It's like, man, I don't think I need to turn up the monster power difficulty as hard as he was hitting me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I've got amulet here, increasing damage, but dexterity, and I went with a vitality jewel, because maybe Linden might need some vitality. He gets pretty squishy in certain situations, and the last thing you want is your follower to go down. That's a big no-no. that's not what you want for your experience with this build. Is you want to protect him and keep him alive, but sometimes that can be really difficult. So maybe do a little balancing here with the Witch Doctor and the follower Scoundrel with dexterity and vitality. This is kind of a crappy two-hand crossbow, but it was the best that I happen to have at the moment, because certainly strength is not helping him, nor is intelligence, I think, but it had pretty decent damage. you might have to do some shopping, like I said before in the other builds, to give yourself a nice token that, you know, maybe boosts dexterity or something like that for your scoundrel. And I haven't really said anything about like skill selection for your followers, and that's because I don't really feel like I need to. I mean, whatever you feel is best, go for it. If you want, I suppose, maybe instead of Lyndon the Scoundrel, maybe try using a different follower. I felt like he was a good partner for the Witch Doctor. But if you happen to try out this build and you try out a different follower, maybe I'll try out a different follower and maybe make a comment about it at a live stream or something like that, how I tried something else. Yeah, if you happen to try it, then leave me some feedback here in this video. Get back to me and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think if you're not even gonna try it. I mean, comments are always welcome if you have any questions and stuff like that. Leave it down in the comment section below, and click the like button if anything, just to show that you find this interesting and support these challenge builds. And we'll be making these maybe about every other week or something like that. I'll give you a couple weeks to play with these, and hopefully you come back with some feedback, because I really want to hear what you guys think about these. And yep, that's it. More is going to be coming up, so make sure that you stay subscribed to my YouTube channel for more Diablo 3, and definitely Reaper of Souls coming up in the near future. My name is Kinetic. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.